Hello, everybody. This is Ron Bumblefoot Thal, and you're listening to BODS Mayhem Hour. It's going to be the best hour of your life.
Welcome to BODS Mayhem Hour, your source for all hard rock, heavy metal, new metal, alternative, punk, horror punk, hardcore, rock, and all local bands, with your host, John the Bod, a.k.a. the Bodfather.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Rock on the Range, BODS Mayhem Hour here with Uber City Radio, and I'm sitting here with one of the headliners on Friday night, Ron Bumblefoot Thal from Guns N' Roses. What's going on?
It is such a pleasure to finally be speaking to you guys. After how many emails did we have back and forth?
Oh, quite a few. But you know, an on-site interview is much better than a phone one.
Cool, man, cool.
First off, you playing for the mighty Guns N' Roses. What does it mean to you as a musician, and what Guns N' Roses has done in the past, and you're a part of it now?
Nice question. I mean, the past is something that you know, it's undeniably legendary. It's, you know, there would be nothing now without that. To be able to carry the torch, you know, is an honor that I try to do my best to live up to. At the same time, you know, it comes with a lot of challenges, because there's certainly a lot of baggage that comes along with taking on that role to do that. So you just do what you do. All you do is say, hey, I'm here to make music and show people a good time, and I hope that they do want to have a good time and not let other things get in the way of that and just enjoy themselves. Nothing now takes away from anything in the past. I certainly don't try to change the past or erase the past. I try to honor the past and give people a good time right now. So yeah, I'm very happy to be here. It's our first time here. It's wonderful.
With you and DJ Ash at the helm of the guitar playing, how do you guys rotate? Who takes this lead? What lead? How do you guys work that out? Because I know it's got to come into, you know, to a little bit of roadblocks sometimes. But how do you work that out?
We go into a field with these swords we made out of construction paper and cardboard. We wrap them in tin foil, and we roll these big dice, 16-sided dice, 20-sided dice, and pick numbers, and whatever it lands on, we strike each other, and well, whoever wins doesn't have to play the solo. It's pretty much how it goes.
Now, are you guys writing any new material for Guns N' Roses? Because I know we all want some new music, especially from you guys.
The only new material I got going on right now is for my next solo album, the next Bumblefoot album, which I'm halfway done with as far as the writing, and got drum tracks down, the amazing Dennis Leaflang on drums, and in between shows I'm running back to the studio and just, you know, laying what I can and trying to get that done as soon as possible. And I want to definitely, that has to be out this year. So I'm working on that, making sure that gets out.
What are some of your favorite shows that stick out in your mind? Like, you know, wow, I can't believe I was part of that with Guns N' Roses at that show.
You know, for me, a lot of the shows that really meant the most to me, it's not the big giant audiences and huge stages and all of that. It's the stuff that, for myself, I do a lot of fundraising shows, a lot of charity shows, things like that. So the times that Guns gets to do something like that, those are the things that mean something to me. Because it's not just entertaining people, it's using what you do for a greater good that really helps people. And that's what makes the biggest difference. So when we did the Bridge School benefit in 2012, you know, that's something I'll never forget, having the kids on stage with their parents, their families, and just going up to them and just taking their hands and having them strum the guitars and during the songs and that kind of stuff. That meant the world to me. To me, that's the most important and most valuable Guns N' Roses show, like things like that.
What does it mean to you when a fan tells you, say, like, you know, your music has helped me through a dark time, or it's gave me inspiration? As a musician, how much does that play on your mind? That
means a lot. You know, it's like someone says, hey, great show. It's like, oh, cool, I'm glad you enjoyed it. But when you know that your music, something you've done has maybe changed the direction, the choices that somebody made in their life to keep them on a more positive path, where they were...
Axl gets a lot of flap and all that crap, but you guys are with him all the time, and you guys see the real Axl and stuff. What do you think that he still brings to the table for Guns N' Roses and music, period? Because I know he just won an award from the Revolver Golden Gods Awards.
Yeah, good for him. And he deserves it. You know what? Regardless of what is going on right now, you look at this guy and he has given half his life to the world. He's devoted himself fully. He cares a lot. You know, he has a big heart and he really cares about what he does. I almost think sometimes that maybe his heart is too big where it gets in the way, and then it might even slow things down. But I've never worked with a singer, or even, I mean, more than just a singer, someone that cares so much, and people don't see what he goes through to make sure that he can give as much as he can give on stage and whatever it is. So yeah, you know, it's a side of him that a lot of people don't see. Right. And I see it.
As a guitarist, what really got you into playing the guitar? Who are some of your influences that says that's what I want to do?
Kiss. I was 5 years old, heard the Kiss Alive album, I was like, that's what I want to do. It was that and the Beatles, just the beauty in their music. The instrumentation that George Martin added, the cello lines, they just struck such a, you know, not to make a pun, but it struck such a chord inside me. Yeah. And I got so much from it that inspired me to want to make music and made me want to share music and give people everything that I received from music. So really it was Kiss was the first, and then everything that, you know, in the late 70s, early 80s, all the music that was coming out. Queen, Led Zeppelin, The Who, Rush, AC/DC, Judas Priest, Jethro Tull, Yes. I mean, so many. And, you know, now we look back on it like, you know, classic rock, but these were just the new albums coming out. Yeah. Iron Maiden, Queensryche, Manowar. I mean, so many that were building blocks. I mean, my God, the Ramones, Sex Pistols, even Dead Kennedys. Yeah. Tons of bands. Yeah.
And, you know, speaking of Judas Priest, they got a new CD coming out, and it's been 6 years to the day. You know, I mean, not to the day, but 6 years in the making, man.
Yeah, exciting stuff. I think it does take bands a lot longer these days to bust out music. When you're really in a touring cycle, it's harder to get the momentum to do a full album. Yeah. But I'm so happy that they have something coming out. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing it.
Guns N' Roses is going to rock it out tonight. My first time seeing Guns. I've been a fan since I was a little bitty bod. And Ron, thank you guys so much for the music and everything you guys have done so far.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being here and give me the chance to talk to all your listeners. Thank you very much, guys.
Everybody, stay tuned. We got some more interviews coming up later. Stick around. Thanks.